Can you really be too nice to people? From a young age, we're often told to be kind and considerate to everyone around us. Many of us strive to be seen as nice people, embodying traits like kindness, generosity, and empathy. But is there a point where being too nice can actually be harmful? In this video, we're going to explore 9 ways that being overly nice can ruin you. Being nice means you'd never want to inconvenience or hurt anyone. It sounds great, doesn't it? But there's a fine line between being nice and being too nice. The old saying, too much of anything is bad, applies to niceness too. If you're always trying to be nice, it can backfire and cause problems for both you and the people you're trying to help. Now, you might wonder if this means you should start being rude or selfish. Absolutely not. Being nice is good, but only to a certain extent. It's about knowing when to be nice and when to stand your ground. This idea ties in with Stoic philosophy, which emphasizes balance and wisdom in our actions. The Stoics believed that living well means understanding our limits and acting accordingly. Being excessively nice can lead to unintended harm because it disrupts this balance. In this video, we'll look at why being too nice can be just as harmful as it is helpful, and how you can find the right balance. Let's dive into the 9 ways being too nice can ruin you, and learn how to protect yourself from the pitfalls of excessive niceness. Number 1. People will take advantage of you. One of the main reasons you should stop being too nice to everyone is that it can prevent people from taking advantage of you. When you're overly nice, some individuals might see this as a weakness and try to exploit it. Toxic friends, colleagues, or even strangers might consider you easy prey simply because you're always kind and accommodating. Imagine a coworker who constantly asks you to cover their shifts. They know you'll say yes because you're nice and don't want to cause any inconvenience. Or think about a friend who frequently borrows money and never pays it back, relying on your generous nature. These people are taking advantage of your niceness, and it can be damaging to you in the long run. To protect yourself, it's important to stop being excessively nice and start standing up for yourself more often. This doesn't mean being rude or unkind, but rather setting clear boundaries. Learn to say no assertively when you don't agree with someone or when you don't want to do something. This approach is in line with Stoic philosophy, which emphasizes the importance of maintaining balance and exercising wisdom in our actions. The Stoics believed in the virtue of justice, which includes fairness to oneself. By setting boundaries and standing up for yourself, you're practicing self-respect and ensuring that your kindness doesn't lead to your own detriment. To avoid being taken advantage of, you need to balance your niceness with assertiveness. Recognize that it's okay to prioritize your own well-being and that true kindness involves being fair to yourself as well as others. Number 2, people will take you for granted. Another reason to stop being too nice to everyone is that people will start to take you for granted. When you're consistently nice, some individuals may not respect or appreciate you, assuming you'll always be there for them without expecting anything in return. This lack of respect can lead to you feeling undervalued and overlooked. Consider this scenario. You're always the one who steps up to help a friend move, cover a colleague's shift, or lend a listening ear. Over time, these people might stop valuing your efforts because they've come to expect them. They may see you as boring and predictable, knowing that you'll never react negatively or set boundaries. They assume you'll always be available to help and that you'll quickly forgive and forget if they hurt you. Instead of being excessively nice to everyone, it's crucial to recognize your own worth and demand the respect you deserve. Understand that your time and energy are valuable and start reciprocating the energy people give you. If someone consistently disrespects you or takes advantage of your kindness, it's time to set boundaries and reassess that relationship. This ties into Stoic philosophy, which emphasizes self-respect and the importance of mutual respect in relationships. The Stoics believed that everyone should act with dignity and expect the same in return. By acknowledging your worth and setting boundaries, you're aligning with Stoic principles and ensuring that your kindness isn't mistaken for weakness. To avoid being taken for granted, balance your niceness with a strong sense of self-worth. Demand the respect you deserve and reciprocate the energy you receive. True kindness involves valuing yourself and ensuring that others do the same. Number 3, being too nice could hold you back. Have you ever wondered why so many successful people are perceived as arrogant or even jerks? It all boils down to the old saying, nice guys finish last. This holds true in business and many other aspects of life. People who aren't overly concerned with being nice often pursue their goals aggressively without worrying too much about what others might think or feel. They take risks and face competition. On the other hand, if you're too nice, you might find yourself constantly worrying about others' feelings and trying to avoid any form of conflict. This can make you hesitant to take risks or pursue what you truly want if it means competing or potentially upsetting someone. You might prioritize everyone else's needs over your own, aiming to prevent any discomfort or pain for others. While this sounds noble, it can actually hold you back from achieving your goals and reaching your full potential. Think about it. How many opportunities for growth have you missed because you were too concerned about stepping on someone else's toes? How often have you put your own dreams on hold to accommodate others? Being too nice can keep you stuck in a cycle of self-sacrifice, preventing you from moving forward and seizing the opportunities that come your way. To avoid getting stuck in life, you need to learn how to balance your kindness with a willingness to take risks and assert yourself. This doesn't mean becoming ruthless or unkind, but rather recognizing that your own growth and success are important too. Be ready to take risks that could promote your personal development, even if it means competing with others or going against their wishes. This approach aligns with Stoic philosophy, which teaches the importance of pursuing your own path with courage and resilience. The Stoics believed in the value of personal growth and the courage to face challenges. By tempering your niceness with a willingness to assert yourself and take risks, you're embodying Stoic principles and setting yourself up for success. To avoid being held back by your niceness, balance your kindness with assertiveness and a readiness to take risks. Prioritize your own growth and be willing to face competition and conflict when necessary. True kindness involves recognizing and pursuing your own worth and potential. Number 4, you could become an inauthentic person. No one can be nice all the time. It's simply not possible to always have positive reactions to people and situations around you. When you strive to be overly nice, you may end up altering your personality or pretending to feel things you don't. In the process, you can lose touch with who you truly are. One significant reason to stop being excessively nice to everyone is that it can lead to an identity crisis and a loss of authenticity. Constantly putting on a facade to please others can make you forget your own values, opinions, and desires. Over time, this can result in a sense of emptiness and confusion about your true self. Imagine a situation where you always agree with others to avoid conflict or appear agreeable. You might laugh at jokes you don't find funny or support opinions you don't truly believe in. This not only diminishes your self-respect, but also leads others to see a version of you that isn't real. They interact with a persona, not the genuine you. Stoic philosophy places a high value on living in accordance with your true nature. The Stoics believe that integrity and authenticity are fundamental to a virtuous life. By always being overly nice, you stray from your true self, compromising your integrity. Instead, embrace your real feelings and thoughts. Be honest about who you are and what you believe in. Stop trying to be someone you're not. Show people the real you and let them know what you truly think and feel. Authenticity builds genuine relationships based on mutual respect and understanding. It also aligns with the Stoic principle. Number 5, people might not trust you. No one is that nice without wanting something in return, right? Humans, Being naturally suspicious creatures often find it hard to believe that someone is being genuinely kind without any ulterior motives. This skepticism is another reason why you should stop being excessively nice to everyone. When you're overly nice, people might start questioning your intentions. They might think, "What's the catch?" or "What do they really want from me?" This suspicion can lead them to distrust you, assuming that your kindness is a facade for some hidden agenda. Consider this: if you're always going out of your way to help others, showering them with compliments, or constantly putting their needs above your own, they might start to wonder if there's a hidden motive behind your actions. Even if you're genuinely trying to be kind, exceeding the normal bounds of niceness can make people wary of your true intentions. This scenario aligns with Stoic philosophy, which emphasizes honesty and integrity. The Stoics valued genuine actions and believed that living a virtuous life meant being true to oneself and others. By being excessively nice, you risk compromising this authenticity, making it harder for others to trust you. Instead of being overly nice, strive for a balanced approach. Be kind and helpful, but within reasonable limits. Show people that your actions are genuine and not driven by any hidden agenda. When you strike this balance, people are more likely to trust and respect you, knowing that your kindness is sincere. To avoid being mistrusted, balance your niceness with authenticity. Be genuinely kind without overdoing it, and let your actions reflect true goodwill. This not only fosters trust, but also aligns with the Stoic principles of honesty and integrity. Number 6. Being nice is exhausting and expensive. Be nice. It won't cost you anything, they say. But have you ever tried to be a nice person for an extended period? If you have, you probably know that it is both costly and tiring. This is another reason why you should stop being excessively nice to everyone. Being nice requires you to invest your money, time, and effort, often with little to no return. Think about it. Constantly going out of your way to help others can lead to a range of disadvantages. You might miss out on opportunities that could make you happier or wealthier. You could end up lending your possessions only to have them returned damaged or not at all. You might spend money helping others who don't even appreciate your efforts or waste your time on activities that don't interest you. All these sacrifices can take a significant toll on your resources and energy. If you're always putting others first, you will likely experience burnout or financial strain. This relentless cycle of giving can drain you, both emotionally and financially. From a Stoic perspective, this imbalance is far from ideal. The Stoics believed in the importance of managing one's resources wisely and maintaining a balanced life. Overextending yourself in the name of niceness disrupts this balance and undermines your well-being. Instead, strive to be kind within reasonable limits. Help others, but ensure you are not compromising your own needs and goals in the process. Protect your time, money, and energy by setting boundaries and learning to say no when necessary. Being excessively nice can lead to exhaustion and financial strain. To avoid these pitfalls, balance your kindness with self-care and resource management. This approach not only preserves your well-being, but also aligns with the Stoic principle of living a balanced and wise life. Number 7. Being too nice could lead to bad decisions. One of the reasons you should stop being too nice is that it can influence your decision-making in negative ways. When you're overly focused on pleasing others, you might make choices that adversely affect your own life. Take, for example, being a nice leader. While kindness is generally a good trait, being too nice in a leadership role can lead to poor decisions. You might avoid firing incompetent employees, be too lenient and soft on those who underperform, or hire people for the wrong reasons, simply because you don't want to hurt anyone's feelings. These actions can harm your organization and hinder its progress. In your personal life, the same principle applies. You might make sacrifices that aren't in your best interest just to keep others happy. Whether it's saying yes to every request, avoiding necessary confrontations, or neglecting your own needs, being too nice can lead to decisions that leave you dissatisfied and unfulfilled. Stoic philosophy teaches the importance of wisdom and making decisions based on reason rather than emotion. The Stoics believed in doing what is right, even if it's difficult or unpopular. This includes making tough decisions that may disappoint or hurt others, but are necessary for the greater good. To avoid making bad decisions, you need to find a balance. Be kind, but also be firm and reasonable. Understand that sometimes you have to make tough calls, even if it means facing disappointment or losing friends. It's about doing what's best in the long run, not just what's easy or immediately pleasant. Being excessively nice can lead to poor decision-making. Balance your kindness with a strong sense of reason and the courage to make tough choices. Number 8. Being nice could affect your health. Should you really stay silent if you don't have anything nice to say? Nice people often suppress their negative emotions to avoid burdening others or coming off as rude. However, bottling up these emotions can take a serious toll on your physical and mental health. This is another crucial reason why you should stop being too nice to everyone. Suppressing your negative emotions can lead to various health issues such as stress, anxiety, and depression. When you constantly hold back your true feelings, your body and mind bear the brunt of that internal conflict. The stress from not expressing your true emotions can manifest in physical symptoms like headaches, muscle tension, and even cardiovascular problems. Imagine always trying to maintain a pleasant demeanor, even when someone wrongs you or a situation frustrates you. This constant self-restraint can become exhausting and overwhelming, ultimately harming your well-being. The protection of your health and well-being is a compelling reason to avoid being excessively nice. Stoicism teaches the importance of acknowledging and managing our emotions rather than suppressing them. The Stoics believe that it's natural and necessary to experience a range of emotions, and the true wisdom lies in understanding and expressing them appropriately. By recognizing and dealing with negative emotions, you maintain a healthier balance in life. It's perfectly okay to feel and express both positive and negative emotions. You don't have to bottle up your negative feelings and continue being nice to people who treat you poorly. Instead, learn to express your true emotions in a constructive manner. This not only protects your health, but also ensures more authentic and honest interactions with others. Being excessively nice can compromise your health. Balance your kindness with the courage to express your true feelings. By doing so, you safeguard your well-being and align with Stoic principles of emotional honesty and integrity. Number 9. Others rarely return the sentiment. Why am I always there for everyone, but no one is ever there for me when I need them? This question might cross your mind often if you're too nice. While you probably aren't being nice just to get noticed or complimented, it can still be frustrating when people don't appreciate your efforts. You might begin to expect others to treat you the same way you treat them and feel disappointed when they don't. Most people aren't naturally kind or considerate. This is one of the reasons why you should stop being excessively nice to everyone. Some people simply don't deserve your kindness. They might take advantage of your generosity without ever reciprocating it, leaving you feeling drained and unappreciated. To protect your energy, be selective about whom you're nice to. Focus your kindness on those who respect you and appreciate your efforts. This way, your acts of kindness become acts of self-preservation. By setting boundaries, you can ensure that your energy is not depleted by those who don't value you. Alternatively, you could choose to do nice things for others without any expectations. This Stoic approach encourages acting virtuously for its own sake, without seeking external validation. By adopting this mindset, you won't develop resentment when your efforts and sacrifices aren't reciprocated or appreciated. Instead, you'll find contentment in knowing that you've acted with integrity and kindness, regardless of others' responses. In summary, Being overly nice often leads to disappointment when others don't reciprocate. To avoid this, be discerning about whom you're kind to and consider adopting a Stoic mindset by doing good without expecting anything in return. This approach helps preserve your energy and ensures that your kindness comes from a place of genuine virtue. In conclusion, while being nice is generally a good trait, being excessively nice can have significant downsides. It can lead to people taking advantage of you, taking you for granted, holding you back, and causing you to lose your authenticity. It can also erode trust, exhaust your resources, result in bad decisions, affect your health, and leave you feeling unappreciated. By finding a balance between kindness and assertiveness, and by practicing Stoic principles of authenticity and emotional honesty, you can protect your well-being and foster more genuine relationships. Remember, it's important to set boundaries, prioritize your own needs, and recognize when to say no. If you found value in this discussion, please subscribe to the channel. Your support helps us bring more insightful content to you. Thank you for watching.